Hello everyone, today is Friday, December 24th, 2021. The following are the important articles that we have to read for competitive exams. The first article in page number 1 is Population Not the Sole Factor in J&K Delimitation. Learn about delimitation, very important possible question. Karnataka passes anti-conversion bill. Try to understand the specifics of this anti-conversion bill. Try to understand what are the reasons for it. Not only that, try to learn what is the pushback against this anti-conversion bill. The third area that you need to concentrate is, are there any other bills and what is the constitutional validity of this bill? Rush to get Rajpath ready for Republic Day. What is important for us is try to understand why Republic Day celebrations are celebrated at Rajpath. That would be something where they might ask you a question from, like the history of it, what is the significance of it. From that perspective, to read this article. Turtle Trail to get a boost with mass tagging mission. Why they are doing it, where they are doing it, what is the reason behind it, what is the central government scheme or project that is driving this mission. This is our bid to protect turtles. From that perspective, do read this article. Environment, very important. Moving on. Coming to page number 6, that is editorial, needed a public health data architecture for India. Very important article. Try to read it without missing it. This clean cooking fuel plant needs more firing up. This is also a really good article in terms of providing LPG connections, not only LPG connections, other alternative sources of energy, green energy, particularly for rural area and below poverty line families. Very important two editorials today. Do not miss them. Moving on. Coming to page number 9, India seeks early return of democracy in Myanmar. This is in regards to our Foreign Secretary visit to Myanmar, given the current scenario in Myanmar and India-Myanmar relation. The second article is India trade deal to be fast-tracked. This is in regards to the FTA with India. That is something that you need to focus. Try to read or find out which are the countries that India is trying to or negotiating a free trade agreement with, and not only that, also try to learn what areas or what are the focus areas for these FTAs. For example, India is negotiating a free trade agreement with Taiwan in terms of semiconductor technology and semiconductor manufacturing. Likewise, find out other areas also with other countries. Case cannot be quashed after prima facie proof. Learn about the lingo, prima facie, that's it. Apart from it, nothing important. Moving on to page number 10, not all Muslim oppose marriage bill. So what we need to get out of this article is uniform civil code. What is the need for it? Why it is needed? How significant it is in terms of our constitutional principles. From that perspective, try to read this article. Modi calls for high alert against Omicron variant. Again, informative, not important for exam. Center advises caution while using edtech platforms. This is significant. Why government is coming out with certain cautions or do's and don'ts in terms of using edtech platforms? What are the basis for these warnings to be given out? Try to understand those. Cyber security perspective, that is very important. Moving on, world page number 11. The important article is Hong Kong loses a symbol of its freedom. What is this symbol? Why it has been significant? Who is removing it? That's how we approach this article. Next article is Omicron less likely to put you in hospital. UK data. Just informative article, not that important. It is not us who threaten anyone, says Putin. Why is he saying that? What is the backdrop of it? Ukraine-Russia tug of war that is taking place in the world right now. Not only that, the response that US is giving to this current scenario brewing in the Baltics. That is how we approach this article. Coming to business, page number 12, India shares rise for a third day as Omicron fear recede. So what we need to understand is what is the impact of these kinds of health emergencies on stock markets. Just informative exam perspective, might be asked in terms of interview, like what do you feel, something like that, but apart from it, don't. Coming to text and context, understanding the election laws amendment bill 2021. See, my first suggestion would be to get the summary through PRS legislative. and try to get it from other sources, then come to this article and try to pick out the points where you feel that are necessary to substantiate your answer. Apart from it, not that much important. So moving on, the Saudi ban on the Tablighi Jamaat. So what is this Tablighi Jamaat? Why have they been recently in the news? Why Saudi Arabia chose to ban them, and what are their principles? From that perspective, try to read this article. These are the important articles that we have to read in the Hindu newspaper for our competitive exams. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Namaste.